Probably our best, I would say, accomplishment though was this October we sent 35 teachers and instructional coaches to Crayola training. We had Crayola come to town, and it's called Create Ed, and it's all focused on making the attendees be creative leaders. And so what they do is then take what they learn and go back to their classroom setting and to their schools, and they deliver it to the rest of their staff. So while we would love to send every single teacher in the district to this training, that's just not feasible. So we had the principals select the best people that would redeliver that information, and they attended the training in October and redelivered it back to their staff. So it's train the trainer mentality. So it not only told the teachers or taught them how you can do it, but why it's important to do it, the reason behind creative learning. And then in May we'll have our second day. That will be more of a day of multiliteracy, where there'll be more specific ways that teachers can infuse the creativity into their classroom. And it's really all about having a culture and a climate in the building of creativity. So it's not just one art project or one reader's theater project. It's about that climate of creativity to really help change the mindset of making sure that kids are learning creatively. What we found is the last 2 years we had it on the same day throughout the entire district, with all 11 elementary schools having it on the same day. But that proved to be a little bit difficult for some of the schools. They might have wanted to have it on a different day. So we've given them the opportunity that this year to pick their day. So some schools are having it in May, April, February, March. So pretty much in the springtime. We actually have one school that has had several mini day of the arts, and then they'll culminate it with one larger one this spring. It just gives them a chance to fit it into their schedule better. And with that, we've also asked that they find ways and then report back to us to infuse that creativity on a regular basis. So whether it be once a week or once a month, but to highlight it. And I need to point out too that most teachers do this already. They just never really put a name to it, or they didn't realize they were already doing it. So a lot of teachers know that kids learn best through doing, and that the things that we do as projects or really big learning experiences are the things that we remember. And so teachers already do a lot of this, but I think the biggest thing that we've seen is the teachers who have been hesitant have now come on board, and then we're just continuing to support those teachers. And none of this would be able to be accomplished if it weren't for the teachers and administrators, and they're our biggest help in this. We are just the support behind it. They do all the hard work. So the administrators and everybody at central offices saying, yes, we can do this, and then taking it to the schools, and the principals saying, okay, let's go. And then the teachers in the classroom doing all the hard work with the students. But as I said before, once the teachers see the benefits to the kids, they enjoy their teaching more because the students are enjoying their learning more. So it's all credit to the teachers and administrators who are really doing the work. We're just kind of the support behind it.
So we budgeted $250,000 over the time of the Success campaign. So that's over 5 years. So $50,000 a year for 5 years has been invested. And that has gone directly into the schools through grants and various other things that we have funded. Of course, the Create Ed initiative and a lot of other things there. Of course, Deb has a little bit of a stipend that we pay her to be the leader of this, and she does a fantastic job with it. But so many things that are extras for the schools that would not be able to be bought or used in the classroom, we're able to fund through that money, and they're able to expand into the science class and social studies and math and all the different academic classes and infuse creativity using art as that medium.
And the first year we started giving specific money to the Day of the Arts. We gave just a little over $10,000 towards that. And last year we gave out a little over $13,000 to do that. And this year Actually, $18,000 of this year's budget has been allocated to the funding for the schools. And then, as Stan said, we paid for the Create Ed training. There's other community partnerships that we do. We give over $3,000 to the middle schools for their program. So each school gets a pretty good chunk of money, and they're always excited to receive it. It's always good to take that check, and they're happy to start ordering supplies and finding ways that they can use that money. So this year what we did is we gave half the money in September, and then every school turned in a report to explain what they've done over the first semester, and then we have delivered some of the funding for second semester and are finishing up some of those checks to be delivered here pretty soon for the second semester.